I said, young man, I got me up. I want to let be live, but I swear, not easy. My been rapping, my old man, I get it. My kid was doing, I'm breaking the profit. On my way, people calling me names, all the trouble I see, I ain't do at a piece. When no suffering, no sources, I copy the code, how I get paid. Sooner or later, my hustle pay. Let pay, and I'm rushing myself. Keep it cool, everything have a CC. Too much rushing, I probably chasing. One day. One day. I feel it good. One day, my hustle
gonna pay one day. Any mistake gonna see my face. Me pa know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. I know my hustle gonna pay one day. Any mistake gonna see my face. Me pa know I'm not watching it. One day, success gonna come my way. Yeah. My mama was so worried. My papa was so worried. My friend was your money. Any mess that will come on that miss. Oh, you're gonna be. So I on my way. 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 I'm on my way to this place and I'm looking for money. Looking for money, oh. Looking for money. I want me mama happy. Want me papa happy. Want me all my brothers and sisters to come around me.
Hey, Capilico, why you know you hustle? Why saying the boat by the Genesis? Shall come to power, why I feel be working on Wednesday. In my love for the my, all in the dark, all in the week, all in the sun.
My mama was so worried.
No for air.
My papa was so worried. My friend was your money. Any mess that will come on that miss. Oh, you're gonna be. So I on my way. 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 I on my way.
I'm on
from Fit First RI, located 1655 Elmwood Ave, Princeton, Rhode Island. We take care of all your personal training needs. We have 7 trainers here, including 2 boxing trainers. So whatever your goals, we can help you out. Come through, hit us up 401-588-9517. We are Fit First RI on Instagram and all social media platforms.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a Tony Commander, Glapohkpa Chesson talk show. December the 17th, 2022 is here. All the anticipated day for the rally is here. Despite the stealing of the $70,000, despite nobody knowing who took it and putting it on this poor taxi driver, December 17th is here. So, President George Weah, we, the Liberian people, are Tiyah Suffering-O. 2, why is stealing a national issue and crisis? Why, man? Why, man? Why is stealing a national issue? Let me take a break. We'll come back. We got plenty to talk about this morning, and we got to see this crisis go on in our country with this, our We Tiyah rally. We'll be back soon.
dedicated to cooking from the soul. We've been here for a year and a few days actually, and this is the spot that you want to come to when you want to indulge in great soul food. Here we offer collard greens, baked macaroni and cheese, we have the fish and grits, shrimp and grits on Sundays of course, and a lot of other soul food norms added with a little bit of our fusion. Chef Summer Duffin is the chef in the kitchen, and just come on down and check us out. You will not regret it.
So this long-awaited day is here, and the protest is on its way. What can we expect from this protest today? You know, I previously looked at it before I came on. I see all the people dancing in different groups, they're militant groups, all these groups, they're yelling, doing their yells and stuff. And I wondered, I said, what are we getting under this? After all this, what will be the final outcome? What does this rally hope to achieve? I hope we'll move it somewhere. We'll listen to the people this morning. I mean, after it might not be on my show, but we will do a little brief side of the rally and all of that. But I don't know when they're starting because it's just people just getting there. But we want to know what's the outcome of this protest. Where we go from here? Is there anything planned? Do these people hope to take a different direction? Or is it just a party thing? And after this, everybody go back to their parties. Where are we going from here? Other parties are not supporting it. Other groups are not supporting it. Some people supporting it. People, they're mixed emotions, mixed opinions, mixed feelings. The day is here. Are you going to go out there and support this rally? Whether it's your party or not? Because it's going on. Whether you support it or not, it's going on. I just want to know what will be the message out of this rally. Where we going from here? Because George Weah will still be in power. Oh, I came with my fire t-shirt on. I'm ready for fire. And the fire just died now when I come here, okay? We'll see the rally just now. What we're going to get out of it? So let's just take a look at the rally and see what's going on, man. I just hope, these people will say something to us that would encourage us, motivate us, incite us to move our country to the next level or to move the situations we face today into a better light. Where we going from here? So let's just see how far they're going with this protest. I hope they stay good.
Thank you. With this permission given by the Traffic Commission, would it peaceful rally, or do you think it will achieve something with this one?
Well, yes, because I believe that I'm going to give up our duty. And so that when I give up for the view of what we are back in my nature or in my society, I try that when before we sit up and just want to be out, that for all that will not be affected to our economy. And now we are affected to our economy. We don't know how our country is working.
Are you aware of the trouble of the president? Are you aware of the trouble for long?
The job of the president, I mean, I try to be positive. I believe online. I always do media. I play trying to see that, but it was not something about trouble. Like, he's a different than the language.
So, if the election is held today, who do you think will win?
What?
If the election is held today, who do you think will win?
Well, I told him now we are in the journey. So what we are in, so we cannot select the member party for everybody wants to say their part. And then we are fighting for the member party from the leader. That is the party that they come up. You know, achieve because they have that story. Now, for instance, we heard that people never got to check the point.
I just want to say we have no copyrights to these songs playing. Okay? This is a forecast. We have no rights to the music or anything. This is a broadcast from Liberia and courtesy of the news people in Liberia. I just want to make this clear.
That's why we are today. We have our guarantee. Yeah. Yeah. The one who's out here for you, is in their favor. Yeah. The benefit of something is the benefit of something. We are what we think. But we are put there, we are benefit anything we are suffering. We put them on the photo.
So, as you can see, those are some of the issues of our youth and people today. The people suffering. The people suffering. This rally hasn't started yet. It's just beginning to start. And I don't want us to spend time covering the whole rally because we have to listen to it. The organizers hear what they got to say to us and let them tell us where we're going from here. Because all political parties got issues. There's a serious issue of leadership in our country. The other issue we'll talk about in my second top lesson. But right now, what's issue in our country is leadership. And as far as we can see, everybody who's coming into the leadership of our country, that is seeing old actors, that is seeing old partisans, that is seeing old people who've been there before. But how will new people come to our country where our society is not ready for change? The Liberian people ourselves have to be ready for change, for some of us to come home. You know how people will come home, you hear people still talking, oh, you kill our man, you kill our part. The same things along that line. It may not be the identical statements and things, but similar things. We don't care. We do this. We just want this man. We don't care what he done wrong, what he said out of the country 5 months or 10 months that our leader, it happened before. You know, when people got that kind of attitude, that people who don't want our country to change, that people who don't care whether we have good governance or not, that people who will deal on tribal lines, who won't deal on personal lines, on family lines, and all those kind of things. We've been through that before. 200 years we have lived with this kind of dysfunctional leadership and backwardness. How long can we go on like this? Y'all want the rest of us to come home? Y'all want us who really love our country to come home to help, not only in government. Many of us who won't care about working in government. We have demonstrated that by our track records. That's why I'm telling you, we want leaders. Let's look at track records. Serving people, not working for companies, not working for big companies, being leaders in our community, leading Liberian people. That's the hardest thing. Why you think Cummings now got a result to all the old people to bring in power and strength? Because he's not from our environment. He did partial education in Liberia and got the rest of his education experience from abroad. So he's not wholesome. That's the only problem with him. He got to get wholesome. So until he get wholesome, he got to be turned into all these old guards whose track records do not match up to his message for us today. You cannot continue to do the same thing and expect shit to change. It ain't going to change because he's resorting to the same problems. Because of his lack of knowledge of Liberian politics. That politics. He's the same person like Talbot. You know, Talbot, like, despite his years under Totman, his ideal of change, his ideal of leadership didn't really fit into our country. You know, you can push the country so much, but you got to grow with the country. You can't go ahead of the country. So the leadership of the country, wherever the leadership is, the development got to come. The whole country got to go together with the development. The leadership cannot go ahead, or certain group of people go ahead of the masses of the people. And that what will happen under Talbot. Tubbo came with the idea to change, but the change was not wholesome. The same thing with the other criminal Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. You see, when people want to lead and you don't have the blessings to lead, because it's a blessing. It's a blessing. Because especially the way Tubman took our country for 30 years now, if you're not in that trend with Tubman leadership, people will oppose you. Because for 30 years we lived like that and we're still living like that. We overthrew Tubman and we try to change we came with all the jargon, all the socialist thing, in the cause of the people, all the things to change our country. The same useless Sam Jackson, all of them were there. Now where they are today? In the same shit. In the same shit. Now he sided with George Weah because they know history will judge them. Everything that comes out Sam Jackson's name is in it. And in his old cancerous age, he knows that. Our society will judge them. So he's fighting with George Weah now to maintain himself and their legacy. And they ain't got no damn legacy. They ain't got no legacy. They are rogues. Because for everything that from there coming to power in 1980, from year to day, everything has been downhill. Has trickled downhill. Now we at rock bottom. We at rock bottom, man. Can you imagine? Rock bottom. We got rogues, zogos, and bandits leading us, acting like they're state officials, social criminals. This is where we are. And don't tell me we got better Liberian people than these people leading us. And look at the dual citizenship laws. They make laws for us to go on and have no say in our own government. We scratch that thing and use it for toilet paper. We pee on it and we roll it up and throw it in the CDC office. Yeah, that way it belongs. You educated Liberian people, far advanced than you. You tell we can come home, we can participate in our government. We must sit down and watch you idiots run our country down the tube. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Then you come and boast to people in this country. We are responsible for our own downfall. It just shows the level of these people in America too. It's no different from some of our people in Liberia. The mentality. They think just as the people in Liberia, they behave just as the people in Liberia, because there's no evidence. Not one scintilla evidence that these people can lead us to any better lifestyle. Not one. Not one. How would a man never got education lead our country somewhere better? How? All the people around him know. But yet, they can't do nothing because they honor his will. They say, yes, sir, instead of telling him what needs to be done. And remember, people, all the educated people in our country, man, why we got to elect a footballer who never went to school or just stop in 11th grade? What we got to do that for, man? These people not leaders, man. These guys used to having fun. Look at the footballers in our country. All they want to do is just screw around, drink, go play football, sleep, do the exercises. That's all the guys want. Look at Argentina. They talking about putting Messi president of Argentina. That's why I told them. I said, you're jealous, you're being Liberia, you're putting there, and you will see your country go down, the tube. Because what Messi will do, put his own football players there. And he got college degree. He jealous George Weah. If he doesn't have a college degree, he can be the best footballer in the world. When you go to college, it's not only the degree, man, people. It's not only the degree. It's the company you keep that makes college so challenging. When you can go to college and compete with the other guys in college, not ready to compete, because when you compete here, if you go to college, except in America here, where you got to get A's and B's to prove yourself before you can go on to the next level to get your PhD and master's. Everything not like that in Liberia. You get a C plus, you get a C, you finish with one school, you go to the next school. You know, our school open. Once you pass, you can go to school. Okay? Once you got the money to do your little thing, things will change. Things will get better than what it is now. It will not be like this all the time. But you still got to have the academic acumen to move forward. If your mind is not conditioned to learning book, you can't learn. You can't learn. That's why they got other aspects of learning for people. If you can't learn book, you go into trade. You go into things where you can use your hands, where it doesn't take reading and stressing your mind up, but you still got to remember things through practical things, through repetitive learning. You got to do it over and over and over again, that it becomes a part of you. You see, when people go in the army, we repeat the same thing over and over. Left, right, right. You do it over and over, then it becomes a part of you. It becomes natural. You don't need a college degree. That's why everything in the military is repetitive until you reach a certain level. You see, that's why they grade people and promote you on that. That's the same thing with vocational training, repetitive learning, teaching you over and over how to do it, that you learn it good, that it become a part of you. But you got to keep practicing. Even on your own, you can't stop. It's the same thing with our educational system, man. Right now, we don't have teachers. We can open all the schools in Liberia. We don't have Liberians qualified to go to all the schools and teach them. That's why we got to improvise and find out ways to utilize our student population right now, our college students, to go up country to teach high school students. So we got to set up programs. I keep telling you all these things. We keep looking at politics. After the politics, where we going? After all the election, you think we just spend our years taking election? Yes, election coming. Right now, society totally confused. What the election will do for us? We haven't rallied today. Our opposition disgruntled. Our opposition foolish. Our opposition childish. Opposition useless. Seeing people, man. Seeing people. So we're coming to hear what they got to tell us. We're coming to hear what they say to us. Let's see if they started already. Because we got to know this. Oh, sorry, I got out of the program altogether because I didn't want to deal with that no more. But we got to hear what they say. After this program, you people, I don't even think they will start after this program because all the people not there yet. They say people still marching through the city to come to there. We don't have any news of people marching the city. So we're still waiting for them to gather. Then they will tell us what this rally is all about. So I encourage all of you to pay attention to this rally. Whether you want to be there or not, this is of significance to our country. We got to start telling these people what we stand. We can't sit supinely and watch our country just go down, our people suffering, prices unstable, going up and down, rice, our stable food can't even come to a stable price. This is not right. Now we have went for 45 days. What the next trip will be? Because he's saying that he want to get money to take care of our interests. If he doesn't come back with nothing, will he go again? If he wins, are we going to let him win? All these thoughts are troubling, man. You hear the market women, they say, yeah, we'll put in that, see what you do again. What you do again? That's the mentality of some of our people. If the opposition can't get his shit together, that's the mentality of our people. Well, let's see what you do again. Because all these guys, they can't put their minds together. They can't put their skills together. They educate all the education they got, all the knowledge they got, all the money they got. They cannot come to one consensus. Something wrong with them. Something wrong with them. All the leaders we got, all the educated people we got, not only Cummings or Louis or Borka, look at all the people behind them. Those are educated guys. And these people are fussing among themselves. Not even the top people fussing. The people around them fussing too. They can't come to any compromising point. They can't come to any solution for our country where they will work together. Are these people patriots? You know, sometimes I wonder, are these people patriots? Because patriots don't behave like that. Patriots put the interest of the country first, not the party. You don't do those kind of things. When we do those kind of things, then we're not motivated. We can't motivate our people. We can't incite them to better standards and better things to fight for in the interest of our country and people. We lose all of that, man. So what would the election get us? Even if the opposition come together, what will it bring to us? They're the same people. They're the same people. They will say, oh, Borka might go with Cummings, Borka might go with Numbly, but I don't care who Borka go with. We end up with the same situation. Borka only got 1 year, one term. Borka can't go 2 terms. Borka may not even end that term. Borka not getting younger. So if Borka go with Cummings, Borka go with Numbly, Borka go with anybody that leads our country right now, our leadership is in crisis. Serious crisis. Because we need new blood. We need new people who have a sense of loyalty, a sense of patriotism. We need new people who love our country, man. The group who got in Liberia don't love our country. They've been there too long. They've been in government too long. They are immune to corruption. They're immune to stealing. They make excuses for corruption and stealing and bad governance. These people who got in our country, they've been there forever. They will never take us to another stand. They can't take us. They're all the same. They're all the same. They corrupt. Every one of them, I care about Eric Cummings, all of them, they corrupt. Birds of a feather flock together. Why you think Eric Cummings can't do shit with all these people behind him? Because they're all in the pot together. Who will save our country, man? Who are patriots in our country? I just look at the game, the opposition no different from the president. The president no different from the opposition. I can't fool myself. I don't want to mislead you. I don't want people to say Chesson say. I don't want people to say, oh, if I know Chesson, no. Make up your own minds. I'm not here to mislead you. I'm just telling you where I stay. So you got to follow Chesson, another politician. I'm an educator. I ain't no political party. I ain't no political pot. I'm sucking up to no individual, nor kissing their asses. So if you want to do what Chesson said, do it. Don't say Chesson told me to do it. Because Chesson said that's what he believes in. That's what I believe in. That's why you see when I see 2, 3, 4 people watch my show, I don't care. Because everybody can't see what I see. My country gone so low. When I'm talking things, they will not see it. They can't see it until they really see it happen. They are doubting Thomases. They are doubting Thomases. They really got to see it happen before they believe it. And sometimes when it happens, it's too late, they're dead. What you say is, So it doesn't matter to me. Look at my country, man. My country going to the dirt. Look at the people who lead in my country, zokus and criminals and useless people, warlords. And I giving up on my country until my people come to their senses. I will just do my show. Because if my people don't want education, they ain't gonna come here to listen to it. Because I ain't gonna talk about election in one day. After the election, where we gonna go from that? Where we gonna go from there? When we got the same people leading us, the same identical people leading us, we haven't changed them. From the war, from 1980, they're the same people. We have not tried any new blood, man. We have not tried any new blood in our leadership. We are no different from these people. Look at when you go try new blood, you don't bring the worst in the society to make them your leader. You don't go get a playboy who just wants to screw around and drink booze and smoke weed. Nothing wrong with that, though. Hey, we as a celebrity, he achieved a certain status that he right to enjoy. Nobody can beat him for that. But when the Liberian people take this playboy and move into another status of statesman, what he's not, and we see our country going down to the tube, and we still talking about election, and we see all the opposition, no different from this boy, our country is totally broken down. We got the stealing, we got rogues. Everybody in our society are rogues. Let me go to my second topic now. I'm not having no break. I just go straight to my second topic. We are rogues. We got rogues. You can't lay money down for Liberian people. They will steal it. They will steal it. When I heard that Louis Brown driver stole money, that just shattered my heart even more because not that I trusted him. I know Louis Brown too much. I care about him too much. That Ellen Johnson people, they rob our country. But if you trust this man to lead our country, then we sit down a year that $70,000 got missing in the driver. How can Louis Brown escape from this? He's derelict. He's negligent. He needs to go to jail. We need to hold Louis Brown accountable. You can't hold the driver responsible. Why would you hold the driver? The driver did what any poor man would do, steal. We expect that from the driver, but not from Louis Brown. When you give a big man responsibility and the man take that money, $70,000, that's not small money. You take the people's money and put it in your car and your driver steal it, you're responsible for it. You will punish the driver, but you got to pay that money back or you go into jail too because you are negligent. You are derelict in your responsibilities. And these the people coming to lead us. Somebody was talking about the same shit. These the people coming to lead us on the LA Cummings. They're derelict. They're fucked up. And let me just put it down to Liberian English. They're fucked up. $70,000 get missing from me. I don't want you around me no more. You go to jail. You gotta account for that fucking money. Why we just sit down and let people steal, and we act like that's a normal thing? It's not normal. It's sick. It's nasty. It's dirty. Why our people just gonna steal? Are we rogues? Our whole leadership are rogues. We talking about George Weah rogue, and you're the damn rogues right here in front of us too. Where you quote the entire talking about the ambassadors and this and Coca-Cola leaders and shit. They're all damn rogues. And Ellen Cummings doesn't get on his punkish ass and do something about this shit. He's a damn rogue too. We just tired of these corrupt people. I'm just tired. I'm tired. And I ain't scared of these bitches. I ain't scared of them. These their punks won't rule my country. What's wrong with them? Huh? You think we just have bitches ruling Liberia? We finna one bitch, Ellen Johnson, selling with another man bitch in our country? What's the hell wrong with us? Nothing but damn rogues and thieves and petty criminals wearing coat suits and cologne like they smelling sweet. Fucking sweet rogues. You think that impressed me? You think that impressed me? I suffer for my damn education. I suffer for my life. Yeah, my power Chesson. I didn't have all the immunities. I made my way. Where are you? Then the same people we trusting, man, the same people stealing from us. I mean, when I heard this story, how would Louis Brown let $70,000 be stolen from him? That didn't just break, it did break my heart in some kind of way. It did break my heart because that's just blatant stealing. I know all of them stole that money. There's no way a driver would steal $70,000. He would be too scared. That's plenty of money. He would not know what to do with that. Somebody else was involved. I told you on my show yesterday. I said, I know Liberian people that divided that money and gave that driver some, and that stupid fool took the money and went not knowing that he is the culprit. And that's just what happened. When I heard it, it broke my heart a little bit because of petty stealing. Louis Brown, all these people involved in petty stealing. That petty stealing. That petty stealing. If I give you $70,000, you tell me a driver steal it, you going straight to fucking jail. I ain't want to see you. You going to jail until you pay that $70,000 back. I don't care about that driver. You want to give a driver $70,000, you give it to him. But I gave you that money. You think I'm going after a poor driver who got nothing? You put $70,000 in your car and leave it for him to mine, and he is con with it. You think I'm going after him? I'm coming after you. I'm taking every damn thing you got. My people, we need leaders in our country. We really need leaders. We need leaders. Because the thing that's going on in my country, I can't live in my country with these kind of people. Benin, you are my cousin. You think I wanted money, I couldn't come to Benin, you. I'm not be holding to Benin, you. I don't owe Benin, you shit. And Benin, you don't owe me shit. He's a Liberian citizen, just like me. I owe my country shit. And when he steals my country money, he's stealing from me. And I'm going to kick his ass like I don't know him. Because although you steal from me and my children, you steal from my children's future. When you steal from my country like Benin, you today. You think I'm going to put caution before that kind of man? When you're depriving my children, I look at your children running around in car and all of that, enjoying life in Monrovia, talk about the big shot, and you stealing from the rest of us, me and my family. But in my family, people stupid and assholes and want Benin to take their property and be giving them $50 and $60 when they die and coming to their funeral and putting and refund their casket when he's stealing our fucking family money and people ain't talking shit. That's their damn business. That's why I cut all the motherfuckers off. They need to be cut off. They're dumb. And I ain't fucking dumb. I ain't playing that. I ain't playing that. I didn't suffer all my life for people to come and steal from me like a petty thief. I don't give a damn whether you my sister, my brother, my cousin. I don't give a damn. What the fuck you look like? Think I look like a stupid ass? Huh? People perpetrate these things right in our own families. And we sit down and take it and smile with these people and go in the corner and talk about each other. Oh, you know, Big Ben doing this shit, Big Ben. And we know it's wrong. Then we this very same people taking this shit in our families. Then we're talking about we want to lead the Liberian people. Are we qualified to lead Liberian people when you can't straighten out your own damn family? The Bible tells us as Christians, clean your fucking eyes before you look in my damn eyes. Because you can't see shit in my eyes when your eyes full of shit. Get the shit out of your eyes. This is a message to all of you, man. It's a message to all of you. We take bullshit too much. People steal from us and will make too many fucking excuses. I would make excuses for rogues, whether they are our relatives or not. A rogue is a damn rogue. He's not only hurting us, he's hurting our children, our posterity. Then we sitting here watching all these bitches children riding around in big cars, going to all the private schools and shit like that, and we talking about our cousins. You know what? Some of the people got mad with my pa and all of them after the coup. As an educated man, I understood where they were coming from. Because I grew up like that. I didn't grow up living with my pa. Then when people talk some shit, I listen and I just, you know our society. Rich people take advantage of people in our society. We're fortunate when we have fathers who can reach to their outside children and take care of some of them. Because to some of our people, they're not in obligation. They're a mother's child. That was under the law. When you're outside child, you're your mother's child. You're not your father's child. You are your mother's child. I am my mother's child. My pa got his wife and children. I'm not part of that. The law, our law tell you, when you're outside child, you're your mother's child. You're not your father's child. You know, because usually everything left to the mother. The mother is the one who got to prove that you the child's father. If the father denies it, she the one got to go seek DNA and all those kind of things. She the one got to fight for your recognition because your father didn't marry her. That's all the red wedlock. So he has no real legal responsibility for her. He has a responsibility for you if you can prove he's your father. That's why most of our people don't know about legitimization. That's a process on the law. When you have outside children, you go to a lawyer, you tell your lawyer, write a man and say, look, they're my child, they're your child. Legitimize this child. That means you go to the court, you tell the court they're my child. That child becomes legal just like any other your children in wedlock. Most of our people don't know those laws. You see. Unfortunately, one thing my mom was smart. My mom made my father legitimize me. That was when after the coup, when my father died, everything, I was the only lawyer in Liberia from my family. All my brothers and sisters, American lawyers, they can't do law in Liberia. I was the only like I had my brother Moses. My brother Moses said he didn't want to do nothing for my pa because my pa did this, he did. And they see, brother, we're supporting now. All that shit he told, I went to him, my own brother. I said, my man, join me, let's fix our pa property. He told me a lot of shit. He don't want to do nothing with my pa. My pa did this. He was scared of the soldiers and all this. And now my oldest brother, I'm the seventh child. He's the second. He deserted me. When I told him join me. He said, oh, you do it? Well, I finished with you. He left me. I went and got all my pa documents. They're all illegal documents. And my brother is a fucking genius. But he left me, the man who ain't no genius, a C student, to do other work. So I did other work. I filed all the papers. You know, people, when it comes to property and money, you don't got no fucking family. All of you, let me tell you right now, you don't know that. When it comes to money and property, you do not have any fucking family. There are very few people who stand up for the rest of the siblings. In Liberia, everybody for themselves. All my pa children today recognize because I refuse to let only 4 or 5 people be recognized as my pa children. I said, I know. How can I live like that? Other people can live like that. I can't live like that. I grew up calling 20 people my brothers and sisters, and they call me Brother Rodney. They are doing legal document. I will leave all of them out and just put 5. That means I don't love those people. I don't care about those people. And that's what our people do when it comes to property and money. Yeah, I love you, but you can't inherit anything. I will give you handout. I will give you small. And that's what my young brothers and sisters can't understand. When I tell them, look, you got to move your minds from what your mind telling you or what your relative telling you on the other side. You know, I am my pa child. I am my pa wife child. I am my pa girlfriend child. That me and my pa girlfriend then it's a stand off. No. My pa trusted me. My pa, there were people thought I was junior to Chesson because I knew principles. I was raised on principles. When I'm close to my pa, I'm loyal to my pa. I'm loyal to his wife. I'm loyal to his girlfriend. I'm loyal to nobody else but my pa. And my pa knew that. My pa knew that. Yes, I respect your wife. I will honor her. That's my pa's wife. Anything close to my pa, I will honor it. I honor all my pa girlfriends. Whether it's my mom or not, I have no, that's not my business. I also child. Why I'm going to take my pa business and put on my head for? My pa won't with me. That's his business. How you think I was born? Huh? How you think I was born? Now I'm going to take my pa business. That's how my pa used to like me. People used to wonder why my pa used to take me everywhere. When pa passing around there, I'm there. I was loyal to my pa. I ain't loyal to no other bitch or bitches he had. I ain't loyal to no other there. And they knew it. I made my pa happy. Man, when I felt my pa to sleep with certain people, I made sure that happened. They don't like me. They want to kill my ass. I was loyal to my pa. I'm loyal to nobody else. I don't give a damn. When my pa happy, I'm happy. Yeah. That one, my pa goes on. He said, "Brother, you want to come?" I said, "Yeah, Daddy." He said, "Get in the car. Let's go, son." I jump in the car and go. I used to bust up on my pa car. My pa didn't never give a damn about it. He used to visit. Because my pa knew me. Later on, he got to know the kind of man I was. I didn't care about my pa business. That's not my business. My pa told me that clear. You see all my cars. You see my house, all this, not for you, it's for me. You also, you got to suck up to me. Don't come here acting like you got shit. You ain't got nothing. That's shit for me. And I understood it. I wasn't born in wedlock. Yeah, Russia should be here, my sister, brother, and they can do that thing. I wasn't privileged to have all of that. So I listened to my pa. Wherever my pa tell me that what I did. My school fee, I wanted to come to my pa. I did shit, me and my pa break up. I'll go for a while, I come back to my pa. And my pa understood that. My pa understood I didn't care about all his personal business. I was loyal to him. Pay my shit, pay my school fee, pay my thing. I wanted to ask from you and my pa. We're 20. You got to take care of all my brothers and sisters. I wasn't pushing my pa. I was independent. The woman I lived with made me independent. I didn't have to depend on my pa. I just wanted my tuition. His basic responsibilities to me. Food, shelter, my tuition. I was happy. I went out there and hustled. I was a basketball player. A rugby player. How you think I traveled? I saw 3-4 countries playing rugby for Liberia. My pa didn't send me. My pa didn't even know I could play rugby. Until he read in the newspaper, he said, "Oh, my son, you play rugby?" I said, "You try. If I don't tackle you, I'm going to knock your fat ass across that table and bang you on the damn floor." Shit, you tell you how to play? He said, oh. Yeah. I didn't depend on my pa. My pa used to give me $60 for my pocket cheese or cotton. Pay my tuition, give me $60. What the fuck $60 would do me 6 months? I'm on campus for 6 months, my pa gave me $60. My pa used to do some shit. That's why I go to call him. Oh, I used to call him in the hill. When I call him, they didn't want to get mad at me. I said, "What are you getting mad at me? Well, you give me $60. How you tell I get money? I gotta call your ass and go steal it. I prefer to call you." So I'll call his ass. Then he won't get mad at me. You know, me and my pa used to fuss all the time. He would say, "Get out of my house, you touch my." I would leave, I would go for a while. I would come back because my pa knew I was loyal to him, man. You know, push come to shove, I was there. You know, so when he said, go. Then I'll go for a while. I come and say, "Dad, I come back home." He said, You repented? I said, yeah, I print like shit. He said, okay, go tell your mom you back. Oh, I go to my mom, my piss on her. You not come back? You not do this? Your papa brought you back? Or this, you bust in the car, you did this, your papa brought you back. And I'm just sitting there looking at her. That's my pa. That's my pa. Then we'll go back before my pa would take the same car key to me. Okay, run there, go buy me this. Throw the key to me, I catch the key. See you, bitch. Then we go jump in that car and take it somewhere. The only car I couldn't drive on my pa Lincoln. Oh, that's my pa Lincoln. The only time I used to drive that Lincoln when they tell us to wash it. That was me and brother Rochelle. We had a Galaxy and a Lincoln. Time to wash that car, man. 6 o'clock in the morning. We hot wadding down the city. Oh, straight downtown. We can't drive that fucking car. Yeah. We get downtown, we spin around the bypass, we coming back home, 80-90 miles per hour, hauling the road down, city, go back home. When we get home, our pa just waking up, then washing the car. Oh, yeah, they were, yeah, probably we did that. You see, every corn got this corn cracker. Take heed and govern yourselves. My class is done. Let's see what they do on this thing. You go check out the rally, find out what they want to do. All this stealing stuff going on in the country, they all damn rogues. You can't trust our people with nothing. I keep telling you all this thing. This is evidence. You know, $70,000 for a rally, it just disappeared. Somebody got to account for it. I will never touch that taxi driver. Louis Brown would be made to pay for that damn money. He was irresponsible. He was derelict in the performance of his duties. You take $70,000 and leave it in your car, you paying for it, bitch. You paying for it, bitch. I ain't touching that taxi driver. I ain't touching it. You better sue him and get that money from him. I'm coming after you. I give you that damn money. You won't be derelict. I will teach your ass a lesson of responsibility. The time of the Liberian people is here. I don't fuck around. They know that. That's why Ellen didn't hire me in the government. Because I wasn't friendly to Ellen either. So, 12 years, I didn't suffer. I ain't suffering to be president. I ain't suffering to be leader. But if I ever take over corruption in Liberia, I will flog you bitches in jail, y'all. The stealing will stop. We have a sense of responsibility and dignity in our nation. When Liberian people see a dime, they will not touch it. They will want to know who put it in. They'll be asking, who put the dime there? Because you touch it, my feet are flocking you. All of you will be singing the Hallelujah chorus. All these damn bitches leading my country. I told you, when I'm coming home, I want to pack all these bitches in jail overnight. I got 48 hours to keep them in jail. I will pack all these motherfuckers in. I'm telling you straight. I ain't joking. I will pack all these bitches in jail. I wanted to be like the Japanese commuter train. You said they'll be pushing the people in the train to close the door. That jail Liberia will be for the first weekend. Or I will round up all the damn government officials. Your thing saw me prison got diseases and all that shit. You better pray that shit go on when I catch you, because I will have my boys pull you in our prison. They will push you there and you will not sleep for 48 hours. They will stay in jail. Investigation. And you're not coming out right away. You're coming out one by one. We want to know where you got your money from, how you got it, and you want evidence to what you be producing. To all you Liberian government officials who've been receiving $30,000, we're not relinquishing our hold on your dial, your property. We're confiscating it. We're taking our $30,000 or $60,000 from you. I already told you Ellen Johnson Charlie over $20 million from our oil company for her son fucking it up and her taking responsibility. You say you're responsible for it, you will give us our money back. I'm coming for it. I'm coming for it. If I catch anything from Ellen Johnson, we're taking our $20 million back. You can't be responsible for your son stealing and think we forget about it. You admitted to that. If she didn't make it to anything, she admitted to her son, her baby, Robert Lovey thing. So we take that $20 million from the Sally family. The time of the Liberian people is now. The protest is just the beginning. We must continue it. This country for us, and not for anybody else. If we sit down and allow our country go to rules and criminals that we got now, it will go down. All these people leading us are criminals. For $70,000 to get missing, that's criminal activity. We can't trust this leadership. We can't trust them. My class is done. My people, God, we are followers of God. Our God taught us about honesty when he flogged all those people in the temple to get them out. He taught us where everything got its place. Everything has its time. Everything has its privilege. And when the time for it comes, those who are responsible to take charge of changing things will rise to the occasion. The time of the Liberian people is now. Patriots, rise. Aluta, continua. My class is done. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. I'll see you Monday.